left on them, or do I see any like
Honestly,
notebooks or anything
with
that?
these guys, no. These appear to be the type that, but they look the type to fall exclamation of of where they are, what they're wearing, and what you can actively see on them. They're probably broke. They've probably literally blew all their
Gotcha.
money last night,
Fuckers. I'm gonna pull out some.
or pretty close.
I'm gonna.
If they have anything left, they don't know about it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna pull out my charcoal and just fucking do like a wink face on their cheek. Everybody that's passed out is gonna get like a winky, like a flash, one up, one sideways, with this half smile and a straight line as a tongue. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
just do a
they're
smooth too. I'm
they're
just
gone, man. They don't.
perfect.
There is. I don't need you to roll because they can't roll high enough to ever notice you at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, I'll just do that. All right, sweet.
So
Let's go, fellas.
for
Well, I do have to say, Wilhelm, this certainly is seem to be a fun group to be with.
It's been entertaining so far.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Will. Your aura's changing a little. Are you becoming impatient?
I still have no idea what you mean about this aura thing, honestly.
That is strange. I've never heard of this aura before. It's certainly not in my magical studies.
Oh, that's probably because it's more of a spiritual thing. It's a feeling that you get, like when you really connect with yourself and the
Great.
ground that you're standing on.
Gross feelings.
Like when you gotta go to the bathroom. Tingling sensation. It's an aura.
Yeah, it's
Fascinating.
just like that. It's just like that, Coral.
Different colors.
Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. He reads me the book sometimes.
Do you reckon some of your creations have auras, Wilhelm? Nudging him in the
Probably. There's a couple of them that probably have an aura.
Created things have an aura.
while
Yeah, I
you
don't
debate
think-
auras, daylight is running out.
We should probably go get our charge.
Yeah, all right.
There's a cart.
I'm with Mr. Jason, and let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go get the cart.
Let's
Go
go.
Pier 16.
Agreed.
I'll just put my hand on Wilhelm's shoulder for a second. Just guard me for a second, and you'll see my eyes glaze over for a second. And to anybody who's kind of good at seeing shit,
Perceptive.
I'm gonna have my familiar, this little lizard, climb across a wall and go back to where we talked to those guys and just listen in for a second. Hear if they say anything about shipping.
Which guys?
The one who got the job off.
Oh, Edward.
Edward, yes.
Sure,
Just
yeah,
listen
have
in
a
and see if they say anything
Okay.
extra about
Yeah,
this
you
job.
guys head outside and start heading your way over that way. And while you're walking, you walk. What's the range on that? I forget.
100 feet, I think.
Something like that.
100 feet, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take you too long to go past that point before it just poofs back to you.
Yeah.
But also, no, during that time, really, nothing. You see Edward just kind of like he finishes doing something and he's like, "Gotta get some sleep." That's it. That's the most interesting thing that happens during the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll just
Yeah,
kind of
at that
poof
point-
back, and it'll kind of just like probably like crawl up my back leg and just hide into a pocket somewhere.
Licks its eyeball.
Hits the
No.
button that's hidden inside the pocket. Lizard.
And you guys head on that way. So you are traveling down Fisherman's Wharf, down the specific, the wharf itself, down the pier, as you are walking out, the day is sunny, just like every other day in this week. It's been sunny and it's warm, nice clouds drifting lazily by. The occasional sounds of hustle and bustle, people moving cargo and otherwise to ships and off of ships. Even this early in the morning, um, it's quite busy on the docks, especially on the docks themselves. But you are not interested in the goings on of really the day-to-day people. You have a job, and you find your way, uh, realizing that where the Seabrook estate is and where the pier you're trying to get to is actually like probably about 5 or 10 actual of just minutes walking between the locations. You do find pier number 16. They're literally just these like the metal mooring ports that are literally labeled. So one with thick white paint. Pier 16, and you've been watching as you've been going like 23, 22, 20, etc. And you found your way to Pier 16. Pier 16 is occupied. There is a cargo ship currently docked there. There are people actively moving things to and from over and over off of the ship, and it looks like a pile of things that are going to go onto that ship. This is not unusual. The cargo ship is a large for a boat anyway. It's quite a large heavy bottomed metal vessel. This is a steel, steam, and powered vessel, not like a wooden sailing ship, if you will. This is not that. This is I'm moving tonnage of materials from point A to point B. Dock hands of all varieties, shapes, sizes. You see everything from really tall, big, muscular, ripped, almost a giant folk, Goliath and otherwise, and even down to small, kind of still probably pretty beefy, but not very big, like goblins moving stuff too. Like everybody of all variety are moving things mostly off of the ship currently. But again, there are some that are moving supplies to the pier to probably move back onto the ship afterwards. In that hustle and bustle, nobody fucks with you. In fact, no one even really seems to notice you're here. Seems like most of the people around here are doing their fucking job and don't fucking care what a bunch of random dipshits are doing on the pier as far as they're concerned. So, you have the run of the entirety of the pier to fuck with. What would you like to do?
Light everything on
That's
fire.
fireball.
Before we get too close,
Yes. Fireball.
Sprouts, I think it's probably in the best interest that we try to, keep our fucking mouths shut as much as possible. Look, I don't know if Jason, if this
Why
is
the
your
fuck you always gotta look at me when you say that shit?
was
That's
mostly
fucking
looking
annoying, bro. Jesus.
I
Fuck,
was
man.
was mostly looking at Coral and
knew it.
Jason.
I
I
saw
feel like
your eyes.
it's
Look
just-
right
everyone,
at me.
everyone, you want to fuck around and find out? You want to go right now? You want to deal with this? You
Randall
wanna deal
Todd,
with this? Huh?
your,
Huh,
your
bro?
aura,
Huh, bro?
your aura's looking red.
As he's doing that,
Or is
Vincent does
looking
mage
real.
hand, just like bunny ears behind his head as he's yelling, so he looks like a dumbass.
You'll
Alright,
see
you know what?
that
You know what?
Kix is smirking at
You know what?
like irritating.
I'm like,
All of you. I am better than this. I am above this. I'm a man of faith.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm better than you. And I fucking know it. All right?
Mhm.
So now we know. So as I was saying,
mage hand,
Mhm.
wet willy.
oh, motherfucker.
While this is happening, Jason, you just look over the pier for a minute, and it doesn't take you more than it doesn't take you more than this conversation to look over and see that there is a cart, which is unusual. It's the only fucking one over here that is over near the stuff that they're bringing off of the boat. It's got 2 donkeys that are hooked up to it, and in fact, one of them is just like. The entire fucking time, just honking and hollering the entire go while you guys have been having this conversation. But they've been in their own world at the moment, and you've already found it. So you walk on over.
I go find the quartermaster.
Okay. You go find. So you find one of the.
I'll follow
quartermasters. There are
Jason at this
multiple.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got I'm gonna assume the rest of you kind of tail along as you realize that they're kind of filtering off that way. You're like, oh, we should probably go with them.
No, I feel like the Sprouts should be just arguing, like right here.
Oh,
We
just
don't even
arguing
know
right
while,
there. Perfect.
while real business is going on.
Excellent.
All right, look, I don't want to speak for all the Sprouts. I'm just saying.
We're late, but eventually Vincent would be like, all right, hey,
Eventually,
come on,
okay.
we're leaving. Let's go, come on. So we're a little behind, but I like rush us over. So we come up a little late.
Jason, you have to scout around a little bit, and you probably have to ask one or two people like on the pier who don't give you any side glances or second glances or whatever when you are like, hey, where's the quartermaster? It's like, which you want the quartermaster or you want the dockmaster? Which one you want?
I want the one that's getting the stuff off the boat onto the cart.
It's gonna on the cart. What cart?
I point to the cart. It's the only one there.
We're not offloading on. He's like holding a box in. He's like, we're not offloading onto a cart. We're offloading onto the pier.
Then who's the one
don't
in
know what-
charge
I don't
of
know-
putting stuff on cart?
Zany.
No one.
Zany. Jason.
Zany.
Jason, I think it's fine. I think we've got the person over here.
Okay. Never mind. Go about your business.
All right.
Just walk
I
off.
think
He just goes back to work.
us. I'm like, let's just go.
Kix and I are currently having a slap fight.
Sounds good.
I'm not gonna slap fight you.
Jason found horses. Jason found horses.
I'm trying to just like, let's just take this cart. Like, there's no one around. No one's like, I mean, there's too many people around that it's like.
There are a lot of people around, but they don't seem to fucking
Yeah.
care what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. Right.
listen, we're walking up to this cart. It's
Smack.
loaded. It's loaded.
Yes. As you
Alright,
as you approach,
do
you guys
I
get around the
see-
cart.
Like going up to it. Is there any like fucking like wet tracks that go somewhere else, or muddy tracks, or anything
No, it's sitting on the cobble pier,
that no
like
one's
somebody
paying
set this
attention
here deliberately.
to? All right.
The donkeys don't even bother you as you approach. Like they're just ready to go.
I'll go up to one of them and just start petting it.
I
Do
think
we know
Coral's
if this
already
is-
petting them.
Do we know if this is all the cargo we have to bring?
I won't say anything because no one asked me.
I don't think they gave us any kind of list, like a manifest. Am I saying that right?
No, we didn't get anything of the such.
I slap Kix again.
Let me Kix. Just go see what's inside. Sure, if it's something interesting worth us be escorting, we'll be able to tell based on what it is if this is for us.
All right. I lift up.
I'm gonna walk over to whoever I can pick out as being like the most dangerous person to catch us doing something in this cart, and I just want to go and like start a conversation, some distraction.
I'm sorry. You want to do what now with the cart?
I just want to look around. I'm trying to get Kix to go in and check
Yeah,
and see.
I'm gonna
what's in
peek
there.
in the cart.
And I just want to go to someone who looks important that I'm kind of like that. I'm nervous about seeing anything. Just talk to them. Just as a
So you're
distraction.
struggling to find. So give me a perception check because you're struggling to find anyone that looks any amount important.
Okay, if that's the case, then I just won't worry about it. Then great.
Genuinely, there it is.
If I look
a
around and
busy
it's just
dock.
a bunch of assholes, then great.
It's a lot of people of all variety.
Yeah.
Like they're wearing fairly similar things. Like there's no uniforms, so like they're just dudes putting stuff, dudes and chicks putting stuff on the
Yeah.
floor.
Dude,
You know, neatly
they're
in
all
piles.
movie
but, like, they're
extras,
putting
bro.
stuff-
Yeah.
This is literally just fucking sea of bullshit. Like they don't,
Right,
they are no one who cares.
Right, there's a reason
Pick
we're
things
picking
up
it
and
up
put
here.
them down.
Yeah, I put big things up and I put them down. Like that's their people. Like
The first thing I'm
that
gonna
is-
do
that's
as
what's
I Before I peek in, is I'm gonna start looking at the car like I own it, right? Like
Sure.
like
It is
inspecting it like everything's there, instead of
Sure.
inspecting for what's there. Just trying to be a little more confident in case there are any peaky eyes. And then I'm gonna walk around and find wherever. Is it just like a cloth
It is.
cart? Is it a wooden cart with locked doors, or
It is a. So what you're looking at is a large. I would say a large cargo cart. It is not intended. This is not intended for passengers,
okay?
or at least definitely wasn't intended for passengers. It has a cloth covering, though the cloth covering is up. But yeah, going right around to the other side, you see that it's probably, I'd say, off of the ground about 6 foot, from floor, or from floor to top of cart is about 6 foot, and that's not counting the covering. The covering goes up a couple feet more,
Okay.
to kind of Oregon kind of styled wagon, if you will.
Definitely.
It is the inside of the cart, as far as you can see, is just filled with foodstuffs and linens and like other supplies. Like it looks like mundane shit.
Yeah.
It looks like mostly food, mostly non-perishables, a couple of vegetables. You do see some in there, but like mostly non-perishables. Some veggies, some linens, some clothing. Like you pick one up and it's a shirt, kind of a generic shirt, and a pair of trousers, etc. But
Yeah,
it's
like wooden
there's
boxes?
not a lot in here. Huh?
They wooden boxes? Bags?
There is a single wooden box,
Yeah,
but
sure.
most everything is in bags. Yeah.
Yeah, is there any like
Just
insignias on it?
no, actually, none.
Nothing, no marking stuff. All
Nothing.
right. Well, I mean,
They are devoid wood box.
hey, Vincent,
Woodbox.jpg.
Vincent, I believe this is worthy of going to where it's supposed to go,
Only
right?
thing that you do find, because you are being thorough, and you have time, so far as you can see, even though you're approaching like you own the fucking thing,
Yeah.
and you have some time, on the what would be the driver and passenger seat, so the seat, if you will, of the coach, or the coach of the actual wagon. There is a small pouch, that is sitting up there. It is just a little leather pouch.
Right.
That's the only thing that catches your eye. Aside from that, the reins of the to the donkeys to get them to go wherever you want.
Yeah, I'll walk around. I'll be like, there it is. I knew I lost that. I'm gonna open the pouch and see what's in it, and then if it's just coin, I'll close it. And
In the pouch?
yeah, is there anything in
Yeah,
the pouch?
the pouch is so in
Please
the
be
pouch
Mark.
is 10 gold coins and a note.
Woo!
Piece of paper. Well,
Woo!
not paper.
Oh,
This actually is
oh.
papyrus.
All right. The paper. I'll pull the paper out, open it up. Fuck. The only person that I probably actually trust with this is Rendell. Take
You
this.
give Rendell the paper?
Well, the paper in the pouch.
Sure. Yeah. Rendell, you are handed a pouch of 10 gold coins. 10 imperial crowns.
I slide it into my robes, into one of my many pockets of my blousy robes. And I feel the note with it, or was that like?
No, I pulled the note out.
Note was separate.
So
You got it.
So I'm gonna do that thing where I look around and then I read
Every
it.
time you do that, it just makes you look suspicious.
Well, I want to make sure no one's fucking looking at me, right?
That's why you look at our faces. If someone's looking at you, we'll be making.
As
a
you
face.
say that, you see a little black lizard crawl up onto your shoulder. Start looking up and down.
All right. I'm like, all right, look, all right, Gecko bro. I don't know what.
Don't worry, he's mine. He's friendly.
Yeah, no,
Boo-boo,
I saw
boo-boo.
him earlier. I saw him skitter away from you. I thought it was cool as shit.
Bro.
Does his tail fall off? All right, never mind. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold the
She's
letter
getting
up.
a no next time.
I'm gonna hold the letter up to Gekbro, and I'm gonna try to read it.
Sure.
So
it is
Kelly.
written.
No,
Yes.
you need to read it in my voice or Gekbro's voice.
Okay. So
Somebody hit the
What's
lizard
written?
button.
what's written is
Lizard.
there you go.
Lizard.
That's what's written.
All right. Did you guys get that? I'm gonna
Lizard.
roll it back up. No.
From the top.
So what? So what does what does the note say?
Thank you for indulging me.
You're welcome. The
Fuck's
note
sake.
the note says in plain common, please deliver to the Temple of the Radiant Sun. Keep the change.
Wait, 10 gold? And that's the change?
Are you kidding me?
Look how many of them. We're gonna split
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Tweet it. Look at how many of them. Look at these guys. They wear fancy fucking clothes.
So I'll go around to the back of the cart and look. This is a question for you. With the lid up and the curtains drawn, would that count as a door? Would you say, or an opening?
An opening, yes. I wouldn't call it a door, as it is not a door, but an
door,
opening.
door, window, gate, container, or hatch.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Because I'm gonna cast arcane lock.
Okay. Sure enough.
Slippery
Getting
slope
weird
is
now.
done.
I'm basically
is on my-
locking the fucking.
My favorite part of this is that it has been, was this 20-ish minutes of, I don't know, man, art.
The chair.
The chair.
Let's go.
Guys,
Here
I'm
we go.
so concerned.
I'm just gonna
We're
get
gonna
on.
we're gonna keep the change, split it. That's 1.6 repeating. 1.6
it-
gold repeating
When
for
have
each of
you
us.
had?
I know, Todd. Mommy used to say sometimes the real treasure was the friends you made along the way.
You
I
fucking
agree
bring
with
it, Mama.
that
Or-
sentiment.
Well,
Here,
Or
bring it, Mama. In a time like this.
we still haven't looked in the box. Everybody hop on
What's
the
in the
cart. Get out of
box?
here. What's in the
I could give-
box?
I go
Wait,
give
which mama
Coral
were
a
you
high
talking about?
five.
Wait, what was that?
You
Are we
received a
high fiving?
crisp high five.
I
Coral.
give Coral a
Um,
high five for what he said.
Was there a question of what was in the box?
I was just saying we hadn't opened the box
Okay.
yet. I'll hop on into like the driver's seat.
I'm
Come
actually
on,
curious
boys,
about
you
what's in
should
the
be
box.
going.
So I'll hop into the back and is there an easy way to get the box open?
It has a lid. It is currently nailed shut, as most of these type of boxes are.
Very well, I can re-nail it. So
You in fact can.
I whip out a fucking crowbar because I have that.
Ask
Yeah,
if
it pops
you
the
need one
fuck
'cause I
open.
have one.
It's not. It turns out that the wood box, is in fact defeated by a crowbar. It is super effective.
Can we be rolling while this is happening?
Yeah, if everyone's on, I'll get us going.
I'm not on. I'm just like jogging next to it.
It's
I'm
not moving
also
fast.
walking-
It's got donkeys. They're not
And
quick
what-
animals.
And
Has
Coral.
any-
So.
Just about saying that. Has anybody took passenger princess?
I don't think anybody claimed passenger princess.
I'm taking passenger princess up
Let's
front.
go.
I appreciate
Wizard,
that.
Wizard in the passenger seat. All right. Okay. So we've got a couple of you guys walking alongside the cart, a couple of you guys in the back of the cart, a couple of you guys driving the cart, and or passengering this cart. Cool. You guys take the road. It's not like this place doesn't have a lot of those. And you start plotting your way. You guys know where the Temple of the Radiant Sun is. It's in the Maker's District. It's it's not the biggest temple, but it is a pretty large temple to Solneus, the Sun Mother. It is a place where pilgrims go. It is a place where people go to pray. Like it's not unusual. It's not unusual to go to the temple. But yeah, so
The
you
radio.
well, yeah, exactly. You guys go start heading that way. Popping open the box, inside there are multiple like containers of looks like or like sacks filled with you just pop one open to look, but they're filled with like seed. From just looking at it, looks like grains of some variety, like unmilled seed, if you will. Grains. You've got multiple different varieties of grasses, so like oats and rye and otherwise. Why they put this one in a box, who knows? But it's not much different than what else is in this cart. Though the other things in the cart are like pre-milled flour and, like I said, vegetables and non-perishable goods for the most part. But and then again, linens, cloth, etc., cotton. That's it. That's all's in here. No special insignias anywhere, and actually devoid of really any marking at all.
Interesting. Well, I was hoping for something that made a little more sense of this, but it really does look like we're just moving basic cargo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like walking behind where I can see Wilhelm doing this because I feel like I'd be interested, and it'd be like, but not that I'm complaining about getting paid to do this, but have you ever experienced something like this before?
Something about this does seem a little strange.
Can I hear them talking?
Yes.
I'm not exactly hiding in my
You
voice.
guys
I'll just-
are
I'm
I'm gonna.
ask does the car plot open behind where we sat?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll swing it open with a mage hand and just say something back. I'll go, Kix. You know, I agree with you, and I had the thought we've used this a couple times on some other pursuits I have interest in, but I have an idea. I'm gonna find like a pothole in the road.
Okay.
And I want to try and
That's
stop
not hard to find.
over it.
Sure.
I made some room. See if you can get underneath, Kix. This might be all a ploy, and what we're really delivering isn't actually in this. It's under it.
I think we might be thinking along the same thing.
You guys, at this point, by the time that you have come to this conclusion and whatnot, it's about, I'd say about 7:15. You probably get there about 7:20, 7:25. It's not super far. And you're taking the road with a cart drawn by animals. If you were lugging all this by hand, this would take a lot longer, but you're not. So
While I've got the crate open, I'm gonna try to like shift some of the stuff aside and see if I can find like a false bottom or anything that looks weird about the crate itself.
give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
I'm dropping to the ground and like shimmying under this.
It appears to be a cart, at least underneath that so far, as you can see. If you are gonna do a little bit more than just, then I'm gonna ask for an investigation if you wouldn't mind.
19.
I'm still just running in place.
A 22 for my investigation.
22 and a 19. Okay. 1, Wilhelm, no false bottoms. That is just a crate. In fact, it is poking, like prodding a little bit with your crowbar just to make sure you can literally split the slats apart and see the crate, the cart directly below. So that there's nothing there. However, Kix, you get down underneath it, and looking around, it seems a bit thick.
Mm.
The cart's big, and there's a lot of stuff in it. But you're kind of noticing, like, especially as you're underneath it, looking at it from a different angle, a lot of this cart is either unused or overly reinforced.
Is there any kind of door or
There
break?
doesn't appear to be.
No, nothing.
No.
Nothing up here. Have you found anything strange down there?
Yeah. Yeah,
You hear,
something's...
come on, go!
Just a minute. Fucking wheel's broken.
Hey, go! We got places to be.
Go
Go
around.
around.
Coral's gonna walk back there and just
Pull-
stare at him for a
You
minute.
hear the fucking four-cylinder engine. As he pulls around, he's like, "Ah, fuck you guys!"
Fuck you. Yeah, we just love each other
Fuck
off.
you, fuck me, fuck you.
Don't you say it.
It's there.
Almost
It's there like,
swerves off the road.
it's there like a gutter above where he's going, not too far.
Can I follow,
No,
Like-
unfortunately, I rolled for it, but no.
like, the trace of this being, like, sticker to, like, the side? And, like, as Wilhelm says something, like, be like, yeah, check this out. I don't know if there's, like, a
No.
fucking
Yeah,
subfloor
thought-
or...
At first, what you thought was it's wider maybe than it should be, but as you're really looking at it, and you're really scrutinizing it now, it isn't just wider than it should be. It's taller than it should be too.
Yeah. Dude, I know
So-
this shit. I've hit it in fucking floorboards my
You're-
whole life, so...
So you're looking at this, and you're like, this doesn't add up. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the top of it and in the back of it.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
It's bigger than it ought to be.
all right.
Now that I
so-
can kind of see what Kix is doing, I'm gonna start trying to basically thump check with the crowbar, just tapping in different spots to see if it sounds a little
Hey,
dull
I'm
anywhere.
gonna shout out. Hey,
Sure,
Rendell.
yeah.
Rendell, was there a time frame that we were supposed to get this there in? You remember?
Not that I remember at all. I'm sure it's probably one of those like ASAPs, but that's like what
Mm.
everyone says to us. So hey, look, we had real
is-
trouble.
Wait,
That is
listen,
true.
listen, Vincent.
Last night, not today, but last night, Edward, I've lost his name for a second. Last night, Edward did tell you that it had to get there tomorrow morning. So, need to get there somewhat soon, is what you are aware of.
Right, but not
Right.
like by 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. or
You didn't
know.
get a specific time.
Traffic was hard. That fucking asshole just
All
ran
right.
us off.
We really,
We also
Can we
had
we
find
really
out-
need to, as long as it's there before noon. That's in the morning.
we had trouble
we-
with this cartwheel, and luckily we had capable persons with us that knew how to
Yeah,
fix
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. So
Let's get this to a side alley. Wilhelm and I give this a look over. Thumbs up, man. Thumbs up. Give us
I
20
agree.
minutes, right, Wilhelm?
I agree.
All right. Everybody back on. We're just over a pothole, so I just drive off.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You
wrong with
have
the car,
acquired behind you at this point 2 different vehicles. One a cart, one an actual
so
truck.
before we like set off, I like stand up on the edge of the cart and like hold and lean off. Apologies. And
You, the truck driver.
I'll stand back and try to wave them on, and that kind of thing. I can catch up, guys.
we head off.
Now the streets are getting busier as you go, by the way. Day is really starting to kick in at this point, and most people are awake at this juncture. So
Finally,
the
a
street
park- they
is
gotta have
starting
a
to
parking lot.
clog, but it is, believe it
Yeah.
or not, you haven't seen one.
Oh, it's a,
Really?
a side street or something that we could
You
pull
can find
off
there,
right
there's plenty of
ways?
like alleyways and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
there's plenty of alleyways.
yeah. Let's do that.
Why not?
Just a second. Just give us someone's up here.
Just gonna stand at the mouth of the alleyway with a cigarette and just keep an eye out for people. And if anyone questions anything, comes by, I'll try and shoo them off.
Sure. Okay. You guys pull it off into an alleyway.
All right. What do you guys want me to do? What am I doing? Do we go stand with Vincent? Do you need my help? All right. I'm gonna go hang out with Vincent.
I'm back to thumb checking the card.
Yeah. I'm helping Vincent. I feel like this is now like a tandem thing. Vincent
Oh.
or not Vincent, Jesus. Sorry, Wilhelm. As I'm helping you do hear me like under my breath faintly speak, time to shine. I got this. Like talking myself up.
I'll start having my lizard go round and like see if there's any gaps it can squeeze through. Maybe.
Give me a perception check for your lizard.
What is a perception for one lizard?
It's not good. I'll tell you that.
Oh no.
It's not good. But
what
it might see
is-
some things.
What
Has a unique
is?
perspective.
What does it normally use to? What is perception based off?
I'm gonna walk up to Kix.
Wisdom.
Just be like, I'll even like kneel down to his level. I know you're nervous, but you got this, all right? You're fine. Give him a pat on the back. I'm inspiring you too, so you have inspiration.
It's a 17.
Creepy.
17.
Ooh,
Wow.
oh,
Okay.
decent.
It's a D6.
Lizard's gonna have some information. First though, Wilhelm and Kix, you guys are tapping along, trying to find something. It's the same sound the whole way through, or as close to same as it gets the whole way through. I mean, you're being very diligent about tapping, and you have yet to find a spot that sounds any different.
I'm gonna head
Sec-
back. Hey, you guys
Lizard.
tapping here? And then I wanna
Lizard.
touch one of them and give them guidance. I don't care who. Call it first. Wilhelm, you want it?
Sure, fuck it.
All right.
Lizard view. You across underneath it, looking around, looking. Quabble. Look. And the thing that it notices is that this particular cart has been treated so that there is zero, I mean almost as minimal as possible or none of a gap between any of its boards. They are like almost watertight. If not, it might genuinely actually be watertight. Like if you dropped it into the ocean, it might actually float. You're not sure of that. You don't really want to try that, but it's completely sealed. As far as everywhere your little lizard scampers around. Now, Jason and who else was out there? At this point, is it just Jason who's standing guard?
No, I
Jason
walked back
Cole, I
just to talk to Kix, and then I went back out towards.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make my way back too, but I'm not doing anything useful.
Sure.
I don't mind
At
standing
this
there
point,
alone.
you notice a couple of Imperial Guard come in your direction.
I'm gonna go
You
and
have
meet
not-
them
Sure.
halfway, so
You
that
walk out
they
to
don't-
them. Sure. You walk out to them as they are approaching.
To
Before
I
you guys get
doubt
to
we have,
that,
I doubt we have sidewalks, but I'm just gonna start
you don't not yet.
break dancing, like a busker.
I follow
Break
Vince.
dance
I
busker.
recognize good
Seven.
time.
Fortnite dancing in the middle of the road. Understood.
Yep. I if I had a hat, I'd put it out. I don't think I have anything resembling a cup or bucket shaped object on me, so I'm just doing it for the love of doing it with no receptacle.
Understood.
Hello, officers.
Seems to be the problem. Says the kind of human male, probably about 5'5", looks very not prim and proper, but very like on top of his shit.
Yeah.
Seems
Goody
pretty
two-shoes, kinda.
attentive.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but he doesn't seem like slow or that he's just like, fuck, it's a job. It seems like this is
He's
the
like-
job he wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay.
One of
My
these guys.
compatriots and I were just having some issues with our cart, so just attempting to do some
Seems to be the
on-the-fly
problem.
fixing. Oh, we have some sensitive cargo we're carrying, and there was some difficulties with it.
Potholes in the road.
Yeah, it just shook some things up,
Understood. Well, just so you know, try not to use an alleyway for that. There are streets and there's shops that'll deal with that for you.
Yes,
We
of
try
course.
not to have anything on the street unless it has to be.
I take my hat off and like put it on my chest. I deeply apologize. I'll
How long do you
have
think
them
you're gonna
finish.
be?
Oh, nothing. Nothing more than.
There's not. It's not just one. It's just the other guard. The other guard just hasn't said anything at the moment.
Yep. Just probably 10 more minutes if that's
Yeah.
all right. If not, we can.
That's fine.
certainly move.
Please, and nothing more. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If nothing else, these businesses will need the alleyways for their deliveries.
Of course.
Good day. And he
day.
walks off. The other guy, the other guard, gives you a nod. Continues.
Eat shit, assholes. When I turn around, I say it like very,
Great.
very under my breath.
I know. I knew. So, you have time. Not much, but you have some. What are you guys doing? You got maximum of 10 minutes.
I'll relay what I've discovered to Wilhelm's. Definitely seems to be towards your line of work, Wilhelm. These boards are well put together, if not watertight.
I lean my head in the alleyway. 10 minutes max. That's all I got.
This sounds over-engineered.
Most certainly.
The boards have been made watertight. It looks like it's got too much reinforcement.
I don't see any locks or traps. Nothing.
I'll check around the seating area if there's anything. Investigate.
Sure. Yeah, give me an investigation. That's going to take at least, we'll say that's going to take 5 minutes. So you get 2 investigations for everybody gets a total of 2 investigations on this for anything that they're trying to look for.
Okay.
Before
my
you run out of time.
investigation is a +7. So that brings it up to a 19.
Yeah, I mean, you are being very thorough. Very, very thorough. You do not find anything unusual or untoward about the seat, or anything even near the seat. There's no hollow bottom in the seats. It's not like it's got a spot for a gun, but there's no gun. That's not unusual. These things have stagecoach guns and intentionally, but nobody has one on this one. It's just an empty bracket holding one. But other than that, literally shit all. There's nothing there.
Nothing up here.
If it feels like I'm being a dick and not giving you guys information, I'm telling you what you're legitimately.
No,
you're searching and you're pulling for straws, but you're not finding them. Is the problem?
Yeah.
The only other thing I can think to check is, does it look like this thing could be disassembled? Like, if I lean down and look underneath it, does it look like with the appropriate tools I could potentially pull off the axles and stuff like that with a little, not a ton of work?
The axles, yes. The boards and such that are making up the body of this thing, no. Those are pretty. Again, they're not fused, but they're pretty fucking close. They're as close as wood gets to being stuck together permanently. They're not going anywhere fast.
Okay, I'm gonna do what Artificer do.
You could just take the fucking wheels off and remove the axles, and you don't see any issue with doing that.
I'm gonna do what Artificer do then, and I'm gonna start without actually pulling anything apart very quickly, just mentally reverse engineering this thing and seeing if perhaps it's one of those kind of situations where it was intended that they get this somewhere discreet and then essentially pull the whole thing apart in order to get. Because I'm still operating off of the assumption that this is a fucking smuggler cart at the moment.
Give me a investigation with that. With that. in mind.
Okay. Couple of questions. First of all, what does guidance do again?
D4
So-
to your roll. Right?
D4. Okay.
For
And
skill checks.
Yep.
and technically we've had a long rest as of the start of
Yes,
this.
you
Yeah.
guys are at full. Yeah.
Which
you're
means
at
I have. Which means I would, by the rules, have heroic inspiration at the moment because human.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so there's the D4. How the fuck does heroic inspiration work again? Is that just normal inspiration? So, advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to overdo this and see if I can find something on accident. So
You
that's
get
a 3 on
advantage,
the
you don't get a-
guidance.
D6 or something, Noah?
No, the heroic inspiration. It's the new D20, or it's the new
Wow.
2024 version.
You
of,
can expand it to re-roll any die immediately after rolling the new
Yeah,
roll.
so it's just a free reroll.
That's great.
Fuck yeah, I love this dice. Nat 20 and plus 3 plus my stat, so 27.
Okay. You take the cart and you mentally picture it. You take the cart, you look it over, you've been through this thing a dozen times at this point. You mentally picture it and you start taking it apart piece by piece, layer by layer, removing things. The only you come to two conclusions by doing this. Conclusion number 1, for some unforeseen reason, this cart is supposed to be thicker than others, or otherwise, and you cannot, that of unknown reason. And option number 2, this cart is in fact a smuggler's cart or some variety, and they've really tried to make sure nothing gets into it. You've come to those two conclusions. Either of them could be accurate, but you know it's one of them.
Okay. One final question. This would take me half of a second to fucking check. So, just to solidify the fucking safety of what I'm thinking at this point, for the point of theory crafting, I'm gonna try to see if I can see signs of like water damage, as in this cart was designed to ford, essentially, and that's why it's potentially watertight. Because if that's the case, it's probably not a smuggler's cart. It's just a fucking cart that was overbuilt.
And that will be your last investigation before you run out of time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get you guys to your destination, and we're going to go to break.
I want to approach the front of the cart.
22.
What was that?
He rolled a 22.
What were you looking for? I'm sorry, Coral?
I'm going to the front of the cart. I'm talking to the donkey.
Oh, dude, Donkey's having a
Hell
whole
yeah.
conversation. He's telling you his life story. Whole thing.
Hell yeah.
Right now. The entire time. He's just being
guard
loud
say,
and
"What's-"
obnoxious.
I'm going to
What's the
intimidate
guard
the
looking
cart.
like now?
What's the guard's name?
No, I'm just. I'm assuming he's watching us, waiting for us to leave. So I'm just kind of
You
watching.
do see that
him.
he's far. He has moved down the street,
Okay.
but he has turned around at this point to be like getting close to that 10 minute time I said.
I am still breakdancing, busking at the end of the alley.
You've got
you know?
from one of the windows. You see you see somebody who's working in whatever building this is next to you, and just looking at the window, and they're just like, it's just like young, probably young 20-something ish woman, and she's just like the entire time. Like, what the fuck am I watching?
I
on her-
obviously
on her,
can't
uh,
see
her
that
work
while I'm
day.
spinning around doing sick breakdancing moves. But I would say if I could see that, it's probably not the first time. You know.
You check very
Second time.
closely, Wilhelm, and you're making certain. And you do find a little. It's not much. It's a very small patch of water damage. It is not conclusive with it being the whole thing, because otherwise you'd have found a lot more. But you do find in like the seam where the main body of this cart comes together with the floor of this cart, there's just right in the seams, you can see just a little tiny bit of water damage.
Just in that one spot?
No, on both sides.
Okay. Well, now I'm beginning to doubt because that's water damage, which would mean that this card was designed to be buoyant.
That's very strange. We must be going. We have some.
Oh, a little weird that
people
it's
looking-
going to a church. Am I the only one?
It does feel
Seems
off.
weird.
You would think something like this would just have a regular delivery person instead of hiring random people.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that stands out about all this.
Coral grabs the donkey by the nose. Says, "What do you know?
Tell me your secrets!
So you can hear me in that cart. You can hear me. I'm gonna rip your donkey's fucking nose off.
I walk up to Coral. Coral!
They
Get in
can
the
hear me
car.
inside this cart. Just
All
get the
right.
donkey a
I
little-
wish somebody had speak with animals at this point.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna start, backing us out.
Sure.
Having heard Coral raise his voice, I'll probably stop breakdancing and just like check if I need to like go intervene. But then it seems
It's
like
about
someone
that point you see
got
him
it.
turn to
So,
pull back.
so I go right back to breakdancing until you guys start, bringing it back out.
Donkey
Excellent.
won't talk to me. I just start walking up the street towards the guard. Frustrated.
Back in
I'm
his
gonna
street
go-
rail.
I like
I'm gonna
pull up next to him
console-
as he's walking.
I was gonna do the same thing, but I was just gonna
Coral.
try to console him.
It's okay. The donkeys don't know
Yeah.
how to talk.
The remainder of the trip, as I stated, is only
Not
about
feed-
5
anyway.
to 10 minutes or so before you guys are, as you're traveling along, you pull into. You've long been in the Makers District. There isn't unlike most of the other districts between Fisherman's Wharf and the Makers District, there is no wall that separates it. It is just an open. It kind of just transitions into, as opposed to it being a drastic. You're here, you're there. Whereas there are lots of parts of the city where that is the case, where you're here and now you're there. This is not one of them. This is a very gradual. Oh, we're now into artisans and factories even and whatnot, where people are starting to produce goods and services and otherwise for people. And you do see people, like I said, walking up and down the streets. Like it's getting busier as we go. And as you guys get to your location or pull up to close to the temple, which you see from a distance, a rather large T-shaped building that, well, barely a T-shaped building, but rather large kind of T-shaped building that's more long than it is anything else. It's got beautiful stained glass windows, a large on the front, a large wooden, like carved rendition of Solneus, or one of the many renditions of Solneus, stands at the temple on top of like the archway of the temple, leading directly into its wide open doors. As you guys approach, the streets are, like I said, just as busy as they usually are. Across the street from it, where it's located and where you guys are coming, it's basically off to the side slightly from this street that you're coming directly down, and it's in its own plaza with other buildings. The other buildings that are over there, and they're far away from each other. This is very clearly a, like, people come here to talk or to worship or to whatever it is that you want to do. And there are benches and other varieties and greenery and other things that are maybe a little less at place in the city than they are, in like a park or otherwise. But there is some greenery and some mosses and other things that have covered the ground, the rocks and stones and such that make up the cobble of this area, contrasting pretty hard against the pretty dark street. Which is also a stone of some kind, but it's been long worn to shit, and really, really has picked up the wear and grime of the city. There's a little bit of like a gutter. Well, not a gutter. I guess gutter is the right word. But a little bit of a curb that you guys would have to pop up, and it's not super hard. The cart goes kind of lurches over it because there's no suspension. But you pull it right up to the Temple of the Radiant Sun, and that is where we're going to break.
The house of the Radiant Sun.
I was just gonna say that.
Yep.
There is a house in New Orleans.
The Radiant Sun. All right.
Sorry, the
What,
dog
Judy?
needed a full walk around to actually do her thing, so it's all good.
Bird.
Been
All
there,
right,
done
thanks,
it.
we're good there.
Yeah.
We're back.
All right.
We're live.
Solid. So,
Yeah.
you have just arrived at the Temple of the Radiant Sun. The exterior of the temple is not busy, though you can tell that there are people inside from here. As you've pulled basically up and kind of kitty corner to it. As you do so, you do spot that there is an individual standing outside. He is dressed in kind of your typical priestly garb. It is a black jacket with a white undercoat that is pretty indicative of position. Additionally, the he's wearing a pretty prominent pendant of the Sun Mother, the brilliant blazing sun. That is the little pendant in silver or maybe nickel or otherwise pendant that he's wearing. As you approach, or as you have parked, he kind of begins to approach. But go ahead.
As we're like pulling up and like he starts to approach and stuff, just like beforehand, can I just say to the group, I'll just be like, if I think I can, do you want me to try and get something out of this guy? Get him to tell us what this thing's about?
Couldn't hurt, as long as we don't raise suspicion.
Could use some magic, but if it fails, it might raise some alarms.
Look, I'm staying out of this. I'll tell you what, I don't like the cut of his jib.
While
I
I
can read
do
the
appreciate using magic such as, sorry to cut you off.
I was gonna say,
As
I
you
could
said.
recut his jib.
That would certainly be a thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
Would be.
But I think such extreme should be only done at more extreme measures if we needed to. This isn't.
Wait, are you guys talking about sex stuff?
No. All right.
All right, sorry. I don't know a lot about that. Oh, even though I grew up in,
Coral specifically, as you said that, just remembers one of the memories of the Velvet Lantern of happening accidentally upon a couple of the servants plucking a chicken, as it were. Like, oh, right, I remember that. Just a vivid, like, I don't know why that brought that to mind, but it did.
All right, look. Coral. I don't mean to read your thoughts, but those were our sisters, all right? So check.
Coral said nothing.
Yeah, now I'm imagining my sister with feathers being plucked.
There
I'm
you go.
really confused
Like,
and scared.
what's happening here? Okay. So, as you guys very quickly discuss, the person comes down and he says, "Good morning."
Hello. We have a delivery.
Oh, excellent. Wonderful. Give me just a moment.
Sure.
And he steps away. He's a very thick Fargoth accent, from what you can tell. Now he's speaking in common, but still pretty thick. He steps away for a moment and like walks back inside for a second. He comes back out with a second second individual, woman dressed pretty similarly, though hers is a little bit more of a dress more than it is a jacket, if you will. And she has a little bit of a headpiece going on. You can use your imagination
Hello.
to kind of guess what's happening.
I say I speak in Fargoth now though when I say hello.
Oh, he says, "I did not mean to I did not mean to think that that you could not speak, but
Oh, it's fine.
these alms are excellent. Thank you so very much. The woman next to him, she says, yes, if you will just leave this here, and Father Peter will take care of this.
Yes, apologies.
Please do grab your belongings first. It is always awkward when we have to chase someone down for their things.
Of course. What was your name?
Oh, she says, oh, I am Sister Elise.
Sister, I'm Vincent. And I think I
It
caught
is a
your
pleasure
name.
to meet you all.
We're not in a official
Father
group here, but
Peters nods.
you can call some of us the brothel sprouts, but sort of mishmash group here.
Oh dear.
Excellent. Yes, please do grab your things. So she basically they give you a second to grab anything that you wanted, / your shit, if you put it down out of the out of the thing, which I don't think really any of you have put your things down particularly, because you were like, I don't think we're holding onto this for very long, so it doesn't take you very long.
I'm gonna leave my water skin in there though.
Sure. Your water skin's in
Oh,
there.
but my lizard's gonna be stuck underneath of a cart still.
Classic.
Excellent.
Well, cross.
I'm gonna step up and Fargoth. I was wondering if perhaps I could ask some questions about this. I'm a little curious. You said these were alms.
Of course. He says, like, looks at you kind of confused.
Donated
but
anonymously, or do we know where they
Yes.
came from? Because it's quite a lot of things.
He seems confused from your question. He does get onto the cart as you are having this, and he says, I will bring this around to the other side, to get it brought into the cellar. He looks to Elise and in Ostian, says, which can you guys all speak, but in a different language, says, please, if you would, take care of our benefactors. And he wheels the donkeys a little bit to go around the side. Sister Elise steps over to, or not really steps over, just kind of gets out of the way, and gestures you all to the side.
My question was, he said he meant to go into the back?
Yeah, he's just bringing it around the side. That's what he said.
No, like into the back of the cart.
Did what now? I'm sorry?
He go into the back of the cart.
No, he just hopped up on the coach.
Okay, because
yeah, he just hopped up.
It's still arcane locked.
Because it's locked, and it's going to be very confusing later.
Yeah.
Very confusing. Why the fuck won't these open? The strongest fucking.
Yeah. How long does that last, by the way?
That is a good question. You should find out the answer to that. But yes, so Sister Elise, as Father Peter.
Insult is spelled.
Oh Christ!
Oh no!
Or the password is spoken.
What was the password? You said pineapples. What was it?
There's brothel sprouts.
Brothel sprouts.
But only these guys know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, solid. Yeah. Okay. So shenanigans afoot. Yeah. So he starts leading around. Sister Elise kind of gently gestures for you all to follow. And she says, if I may, I would like to pray over you all for the gracious work that you've done for our nation lady.
Here we go.
Yes, we were also told this job paid quite well, and
she seems confused.
We haven't really received much.
I do not know what you are speaking of. But Our Lady's gifts are plentiful in the sun and wind and rain.
We're speaking of about 1.666666666 gold per proud gentlemen you see around you that successfully carried this mission off. It's not the most generous we've had, and I normally work for shitholes. Pardon my story.
Bargoth.
Pardon my fuck off.
The donkeys were particularly difficult.
God damn it. They will be careful.
I understand not this is not your doings, but perhaps there's someone else we could speak with.
About what? You
Can I
you
speak
are pretty
to the
versed.
manager?
You are pretty versed in people, right? If I recall correctly,
Yeah.
Vincent.
It's my
She has
specialty.
genuinely no idea what you're talking about. Like
Um,
you don't need. I don't need you to roll an insight check.
yeah, yeah.
It's pretty very visibly apparent that she doesn't
Like-
know what you're talking about at all.
Payment.
I send a message to
can I-
Vincent.
like not grasping like the concept of paying someone for something, or like why would
No,
we pay you,
So
or someone higher than me, or
go ahead.
like
Actually, what I want you to do, go ahead and roll me insight,
okay,
so that I can give you better.
yeah, some better clarification. Got you.
Yes.
I was about to say, I sent a message to Vincent after he was sold real quick while they're talking. It appears someone has paid someone else to deliver these goods to these people. Well,
Yeah.
of-
7. Terrible. roll.
7. So you
It's
You
obvious
don't
she doesn't know what I'm talking
think-
about, but
you don't think that she doesn't have the concept of someone getting paid for their work. You don't think you might be wrong, but you don't think
Right.
that that's the case. But she has genuinely no clue what you are referring to. Like,
and then I get that like kind of at the same time.
please come inside. She kind
Could
of
you just give us one moment?
Of course.
I'll just go back to the group. Not to be too altruistic or, good or anything like that. This seems kind of suspicious to me. Not even just for us, but it seems dangerous. Unauthorized, unsigned cart getting delivered to a church.
A church that is absolutely not sex positive. You know these people don't even fuck.
Randall.
Now, Sister Elise has given you guys space, so she didn't hear that.
It's
Okay,
okay if she did. I might tell her later. I might bring it up right to her face. Let's be careful.
Listen, I have nothing further than listen, but
I'll be honest. To me, this sounds like someone or some group decided they wanted to do this anonymously, and their anonymity was the priority. So they went through a lot of hoops to make sure that whoever they were was not easily revealed.
Yes, but why?
That does make a lot of sense, though.
I mean, I feel like with as much scrutiny as we put the cart under, we would have seen something out of place. It doesn't make much sense to me either, unless whoever did this was particularly wealthy and they just simply don't want to be seen simply giving that wealth away. Or they were leftovers from harvest, extra things thrown together by a group or something. As suspicious and strange as it is, it also sort of just speaks to the idea of people valuing their privacy a lot.
Yeah, but then why us? And I don't mean to, humble brag here, but aren't we a little overqualified for this?
My only guess is possibly because you guys were just around while the job was available, perhaps.
This might clarify things a little bit. Who exactly gave you the job?
Mama.
I will assume that is someone from
I thought it's
The-
Edward, wasn't it?
from the Velvet Lantern.
Yeah, she's one of the mamas there.
Was that? I thought it was Edward.
Who's Edward?
Edward. Edward.
It was
gave you that.
Edward.
Right, it was Edward.
Edward gave you the yeah.
Said
It was
Edward.
Edward gave you. You guys are thinking like, I don't know about that one.
So I says, if we wish to have any more information on this, I suppose the person we have to go back to is Edward.
Didn't seem to know
All
much
right,
about it at all.
Is he gonna pay us more when we do?
Hey, you know what?
Besides
maybe,
all this-
maybe it is what it is.
Besides
I don't
all
know
this,
about you guys.
we shouldn't leave the lady waiting.
Again, just
Waiting at the top of the stairs.
just to take a moment to point it out, someone like a bartender, tavern keeper would be the perfect person to pass on this sort of information from someone who wants to keep their privacy.
Of course.
Privacy or no suspects in a crime.
Either way, it seems like the only other place of information we have go forward is Edward, the one who gave Assange the shot. So while this may not be the wealth you were looking for, Wendell, wealth comes in many forms. So suppose we take the Lady Graces.
Indeed.
That sounds a lot like something that stupid interns say.
PM note for a moment. 10 gold is a unordinate amount of money.
That's why this whole
So-
thing is sus.
Divided by us, that's 1.5 gold.
But to the average person, finding a pouch of 10 gold would be it wouldn't be finding $100 bill. It'd be like finding 10 grand laying around on the ground.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
It will
we-
buy
we
a lot
found-
of things for
we-
the average person.
We basically found the fucking Big Lebowski suitcase sitting in the front of that wagon.
Pretty
Like-
much. So and this is just going over things that you're all consciously aware of this shit. Like this isn't surprise. It's stuff you guys are all aware. Also, and I guess I probably should have talked about this way before the campaign and everything, but it's kind of important now. Yeah, the prices of things are vastly different and a lot lower than your typical D&D because full transparency, Kelly does not exactly we had one character one time in a different campaign a long time ago that was literally carrying around thousands of gold on them at a time, and I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not.
Yeah.
So we don't
We
do that
jokingly-
anymore.
We jokingly referred to that character as the Bank of and their name.
The bank of, yeah.
Yeah.
But so things are a lot cheaper, which also means that money is worth more. So again,
The Bank of Jazz.
I reiterate, it's a shitload of money laying down. Even all of you guys getting
It's all
1 gold is all of you getting $1,000 effectively.
You want a gold? I can get you a gold. I can get you a gold by next Tuesday.
Now, that is the DM
That's-
note for a moment.
Sure. I think we follow her now.
I definitely needed that DM moment.
As you guys
that was
are as you guys are getting up, you basically are going up that way. I'm gonna assume you guys were in something of a semicircle or a full circle, having that conversation and such. We're gonna give. I'm gonna go with a D10 here, or no D8 because there's 8. There's 7 of you, and we'll just reroll 8. If I have a D8, oh dear,
Oh no.
it's tough times in the dice department.
No.
Surely I have a D8 here. Yes, there's one here. It's about
I
to have
got
a heart
one.
attack. It's about to have a heart attack if we didn't have a D8 in here. All right, well, who's 5 down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coral! Coral, my buddy. Coral, you happen to be facing the direction, And this is by pure and utter blind dumb luck that this
It's the only
where
kind of luck
you
I
are
got.
where where you are in the circle here is looking in the general direction of this. You watch in the distance, and it's way the fuck out there. So before I even tell you what it is you see, I'm going to further describe the city for a second. It is not all a homogeneous flat plain and same-sized buildings. There are, of course, various sizes to the buildings. Up, some taller, some smaller, some bigger, some larger, and some otherwise. But beside all of that, the city itself is not a flat piece of ground. It is at a slight cant. So from where you guys are over here on this cant, you can actually see a lot more of the upper parts of the city and whatnot, as they are sitting on higher ground than the rest of Autumncroft. You see in the far distance on one of the peninsulas that this city has, even though it's not really a peninsula, it's more like whatever. You see a large building in the distance. Now, there are a couple of these, but this particular one you are aware is rather important. Why it's important, maybe you don't know, maybe you don't care, but it happens to be a very important building. You watch, and it happens before your eyes before anything else does. As that building outwards in all directions, red and orange streaks in all directions. And then you watch as the air in front of it hardens and becomes a whitish band coming towards you very, very fast.
Pendleton.
You
Or-
barely get the name out before everybody is hit by this shockwave that comes flying off of this. It is so unbelievably loud for a moment. The sound of an explosion ripping through the quiet, the hustle and bustle of the city, as suddenly that building is absolutely no fucking more. And flaming debris is being sent in all fucking directions. Some of it in your kind of area, though not directly at you. Don't worry, they're not heat-seeking missiles, unlike some other what have yous. But this shockwave is strong enough that it knocks anybody who's not looking at it. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to not be knocked down, which is everyone other than Coral. Coral, you don't need to worry about it. You saw it coming. You braced because you're like, what the hell?
Natural one.
I'm
Natural
down.
one. You're knocked on your ass. You are not
As a
anybody
12.
anybody who failed a DC of 12, that is what the DC was. Anybody who failed that, you're on your butt. You are sent to the ground.
Cool, I just barely
hit
passed.
12. That means I'm down, right?
You're
good.
fine.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
We are not incapacitated, correct?
You are alive and aware of your surroundings. You are not correct.
Hell yeah, I get advantage on this because it's a dex save.
Hell
I'm
aware of your
just
throat.
about met the DC.
Sure.
I'm
Awesome. Anybody who
So-
didn't is just knocked prone.
So I like to think it hits me, but my ward kind of just
Kind of bends it around you.
I
The
rolled a
shockwave is
20 in total.
You are fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. The shockwave is so strong it shatters windows, even on the street you're on, and where that shockwave came from is very far from you. Windows blow out, and as this happens, people start screaming like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then they look up, and there's literally fire raining from the sky. People are panicking. There is a moment. Elise is like, because she watched this happen. You heard her. You guys heard her in the distance catch her breath as she realized, "Oh my God, something has happened."
I just yell up at her, "Get inside!"
She gestures like, "Come on!"
As-
like, and just
as
keep the door open.
as we turn and kind of gauge the building in the distance. Well,
Mhm.
but no longer building.
The
Would we recognize
flaming-
what building it would have been?
So you and Wilhelm both are aware of what building that is without having to think about it at all. It's the
Can I get a
Parliament
guess
building.
on it?
By the gods.
The whole Parliament building. You both are familiar with this building. It is a really large, it is a very large building. It's very imposing, or well, was very imposing with beautiful architecture of sculpted gargoyles, the whole nine. Somebody you'd spent very long time making this
Okay.
when this was originally made.
I'll just
and this
turn
building,
and give Wilhelm like a scowl up.
this building was 4 stories tall and is gone. There is a mushroom cloud where it was, because the explosion was in fact strong enough to quite literally create the updraft and everything, of just dirt, debris, dust, rock, flaming rocks, and otherwise. People start running because that's what they do. Because oh my god, what the hell's happening? You guys get in the door, inside before another explosion, nowhere near as powerful as the first, but another explosion in the distance, and then another one, and then
Do you have roof access?
she goes, "No, there is no roof access in this building. It is a temple."
I'm gonna step outside. How high up
People-
is the
People are
roof?
running. The roof in here is about 30 feet up. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a big vaulted
Yeah, yeah,
ceiling.
yeah.
Like,
I'm actually going to stay outside, and I'm actually going to try to see if I can find a roof access to some building.
Yeah, I want to get
Sure.
high ground so we can see.
sure. So
I can pull out my rope and just try to toss up and hook on to like a piece of the roof, or
sure.
Do like one of those sailor's knots they do, like where it ties
Yeah.
itself. Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Onto like of this building, or I'm just double checking. Or are we running across the street and through the flow of people that are running your way, by the way, towards you?
If there's
People running
somewhere
into
I
the
can,
temple.
like grab with like a like that kind of fucking animal tie.
You might be able to catch one of the like angled parts of the
Yeah.
of the
Gargoyle?
temple roof. Like you might be able to. It's good, and it's a mighty might. You might be able to loop it, but you're not sure if it would.
Remember
if it
what
would
I
actually
said.
catch.
You got this.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my Mage Hand grab the like hoop of the rope, and I'm gonna toss it up there and move my Mage Hand at the same thing and just try to like guide it on there.
Okay. I believe I heard 2 people that were trying to speak, which I think was Zany and Vinny.
Oh,
correct?
Sorry.
I was just gonna
No, you're
point
good.
out for Zany.
Okay, Zany.
How tall is this temple?
This temple is about 45 feet off the ground. Roof is about 30 feet up from you guys.
I would say the loud noise would have made me angry. So I'm going to go ahead and rage and just climb the building because
Hell
I have
yeah.
50 feet of rope.
Okay. Sure. It's not how I figured you guys were going to do this, but I am always like to be bamboozled by everyone. So, yeah, you grab some rope, you see some spots where you could basically kind of like grab on, push off of to try to try to Assassin's Creed across this building, if you will, to try to get up there. I am gonna need some athletics checks from you.
Okay.
We have a rope,
as-
right?
Yes.
I
Attach?
did.
No, didn't
Well-
Kix already just attach one? That's what he was trying to do.
I tossed it up there, but I mean,
Okay. So Mage Hand
Two
just
ways
uses your,
up ain't
your
bad.
dexterity and your manipulation, correct? If I recall correctly.
Mage Hand, I don't know if it does anything.
I'm pretty sure it's
but
your
I'm just-
dexterity. I'm gonna go with it's your dexterity. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check with it with your proficiency. So because you are proficient with ropes and shit, so you're fucking thief. So or not thief, fucking rogue.
Nope.
So
No bueno. No, it's like a
So
9.
it gets up there. You get it up there. You get it onto the corner, but the corner is just too angled and just slides right off.
Yeah.
You're like,
Fuck.
that's not taking me up there. Not that way.
Not this.
So I am. Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
I
We're
am
good.
raging, but I also have the sailor background, and sailors are known for climbing up stuff to have to do rigging
Yep.
and things.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. It does make the check a little easier, but it's not horribly hard to check. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult than just do.
That is
And-
a 22.
22. Make it look easy.
17 and a 4.
Light work.
You make it look easy. You literally, jump from here, grab to that, pull yourself up across to get to another piece of angle where you can actually pull yourself onto and then up onto. And yeah, you do manage to scale your way to the rope, to the roof.
I tie the rope off and lower it down.
Okay. You tie it off to one of the few it'd be just an angled almost like a pillar or almost looks like a spike from here, but it's just a architectural support beam. So yeah, you easy.
I'm climbing up to get a better vantage
Done.
point.
Okay. Kishan.
2 things. One,
Mhm.
I'm going to get my familiar to jump off that cart, wherever the fuck it is now, and climb up to the highest point.
Okay, yeah,
to
it
get
just-
to. Second,
It
While all
doesn't. It
this-
does not care about gravity as far as I'm concerned.
while all this is going on and people are panicking,
Yes.
I am going to inverse my jacket, and then the
Okay.
inside is the obsidian pillar colours,
Okay.
and it's got my brooch on it. And I'm basically going to start ushering people in. Start basically help calm
Sure,
everything
yeah, yeah.
down, usher
mean,
people
people
to
start-
safety.
Going. I mean, you're getting people running in. As people flood into the temple, you do spot that the nuns and priests that are still here are funneling people down into. You're not sure, but you're not sure of it, but you will find out momentarily that they're sending people into the catacombs. Just because they don't have room for everybody to just fucking be sardines in this building. The building's big, but it's very quickly going to
Yeah.
run out of space. So they're sending people into there. Plus, with every other explosion that's gone off, and there's been a couple of them at this point that have gone off, they're further thinking something is dearly, horribly wrong and trying to
Yeah.
get people into the safest spot they know. So you do notice all of that shit.
I'll shout out people's safe spots to go to, and
They, them and the priests and priestesses get them in as many people that into the catacombs as they can. Another in the distance explosion. This one creates a very small but noticeable shockwave. Just
so while this is going on, once I kind of figure it's long enough for Blizzard,
Sure.
Gecko Bro to climb all the way up, I'll stand to the side, let the priests and nuns take over for a second, and
become blind and deaf.
yes,
I do like a cheer push on kicks and to get him up the rope, and then I start climbing behind him.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, you guys, you managed to get yourself up there. I believe Wilhelm, you also went up as well, correct?
Oh yeah. I'm getting up to
Okay,
the highest
so-
spot I can to try to figure out what buildings blew up.
Okay, you guys climb up. In the middle of the climb is where that second another explosion and then one more explosion, the one with the shockwave. Right after that, you hear a couple of popping noises that are fairly close, but then and then it's just the shouts and screaming of people because that fucking shit's exploding literally, and people are fucking scared. You guys, you pull yourself up. You pull yourself up, Jason. You pull up Vincent when he gets all the way up to the top there. Kicks you up the fucking rope. Nobody, no problems. Easy enough. And that brings you guys to the top, to the roof. Roof Bros, I'm going to go to you for a moment. Actually, before I do, Coral, did you have? Was that?
Coral does not want to climb the roof.
Okay.
Coral yells to Kix, or to Kix and Ren or whoever. It says, "Gotta get back to Mama!" and just like tears ass through the town, like running back to the Velvet Lantern away from the party.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. He does this. He hates heights.
So Velvet Lantern
Follow
is
him.
a little ways away. Now, not horrible from here, but it is a bit of a ways from this point.
I do yell down to Rendell. I say, Rendell, follow him.
Like 2 weeks of sessions away?
I start.
No, not 2 weeks of sessions.
Oh my god.
Not 2 weeks of sessions away, unfortunately.
Trying to
The rest of the group, I'm gonna start sprinting after Coral. Coral, get back here, Coral.
So, while you guys run that way for a moment, everybody else on the roof, Wilhelm, you spot that the Parliament building has exploded. Another building close to it also exploded as a secondary explosion. And there has been at least 3 others in different places. As you're up here, another thing. This one is not one big explosion. It's a series of smaller ones. Boom, 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 boom. As you look back towards the ocean and see those ones. There's a lot of things happening. It's hard to explain.
Uh,
There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah,
I
guess I think I'm like stunned. You know, being younger.
I mean, from a city that's never changed until suddenly things are blowing up.
So I'm
Well,
looking.
not never changed. It's changed. but not
Whatever
that much.
brother is close and
Just you
like,
and me now.
Yeah, it's just like that the wash over my eyes and like that moment of what the fuck are we doing?
I put my hand on your shoulder and give like a reassuring, squeeze.
So
you feel though in Vincent's squeeze, it's a little tight.
Yeah. I would imagine.
You feel the claws a little bit.
For those of you downstairs, who's downstairs? It's
Kishlan.
just Kishlan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Kishlan.
I'm currently lizard vision.
You are currently lizard vision, right? You see all the things I previously stated, so you're technically part of the above team.
As soon as I get like a quick situation, I'll jump back down and.
Okay. You come back down to
people.
Pretty much the last couple of people, or the last like 1 or 2 people have filtered in. The nuns and priests and priestesses are getting people, are finishing filing people down into the catacombs. And some of them are fucking leaving too into them as well. As you're like, okay, that's what's happening over there. You pretty much turn around to seeing 3 Imperial Guardsmen. Approaching. The 2 of them are carrying the middle guy. The middle guy, he don't look good, to say the least. He is pallid. There are multiple bullet holes in his chest that you can see, and he's exsanguinating quickly.
Instant flash Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
I don't have the stuff that I need to do magic. My armor isn't here right now. Fuck.
I instantly wave to usher them in.
Yeah, they're coming in whether you were waving for them or not. They're getting in here. They're bringing him in, and like they've got rifles like half slung on them at the moment, and like you can see one is a like human, probably about 5 foot, kind of shorter guy, but like shorter, a little stockier, fairly muscular. like brown hair. Well, I'd say brown hair short, but you can only barely see like this much of it. Just popping out of the front of his helmet. That's this still, very clearly showing what he looks like. That being said, and then he's carrying one side of him. The other's a female human. You can't tell, but human as far as you can tell from here. Another female guard, and they're bringing in this. He's probably half dwarf or something. He's pretty short, but this is the guy that's being carried by his compatriots. Who's
as they're being carried in, I'm keeping an eye behind them in case there's any people chasing them.
Behind them, you see. Give me a perception check, actually, because immediately apparent, no, but give me a perception. Coral and Ren, you guys start running for not very long. What is your armor class?
Oh boy.
Each of us accordingly?
Yes.
All right,
each of you accordingly.
Mine is 18.
18, okay.
I want you to know my base walking speed is 40.
Okay. Well, you have no problem catching Coral, that's for sure.
Right. I mean, the real problem's
catching up to Coral.
Catching up to him is the easy part. I don't know. I don't have a real plan yet, other than slide tackle him. I'm gonna slide tackle Coral, and then try to convince him to come back and save his brothers.
Okay. So, Coral, you happen to be grabbed at the same time that this occurs, maybe a half a second later, as something cracks the air in front of you. You don't know what that was, but it didn't sound friendly, whatever it was. Ren, you definitely just heard that as a second crack goes right past you, and you realize I'm being shot at. We are being shot at, and we are in the middle of the street.
All right, I'm not gonna slide tackle him.
Well, I mean, you grabbed him, and you're like, man, wait. It just happened to be that when you tackled him was where they were probably lining up on him.
All right. Oh shit. All right. Quick, get some cover.
About the best cover you've got. Other direction, real fast. Perfect. AKA the place where you just ran away from. About the best cover you've got.
Coral, we gotta go back. We gotta help our bros, and we need cover back here. People are shooting at us.
But
Mama's safe. Mama's safe right now. We need to help our brothers.
Sure.
I wouldn't lie to you ever.
You guys, are you running backwards?
Can we do that? But we're gonna do the Horbro handshake first, real quick.
It's just the handshake from Parent Trap, right, with the butler. Where they turn around and they bump hips.
Excellent. And
then we get moving.
So you guys fucking book it back. You didn't get very far before you got shot at, and you book it back. And in that space, you get shot at a couple more times. You hear a bullet hit the ground in front of you, popping the cobblestone and sending little bits of rock in every which direction. But they've missed you again. As you guys manage to get into the fucking door before anything manages to hit you. I rolled bad.
Seeing them getting shot at as they're running in, can I see from the roof who's shooting at them?
Yes, across the street, directly.
Okay.
Directly across the street, there is there was gunfire coming from at least one of the buildings.
How far away?
Use my handy dandy measuring tool. Yes, measuring. About 60 or so feet.
All right.
About 60 feet.
Does a 17 hit?
I'm sorry?
Does a 17 hit him? I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at whoever's shooting at my brothers. The range is 120
feet. 17 does in fact hit. A 17 just hits because they're in cover, but yes, it does hit.
Woo! I rolled a 10. So 10.
Damn.
Fuck. Oh, I didn't plan on this. That's 10 points of damage.
Beam right through the window. You right into the window that flashed, and you are pretty sure you hit something because you vaguely hear like a clatter and a crash afterwards. Like you probably hit him and sent him into something. If he's alive is a good question, but he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So
after that, I'm just gonna drop to a knee real quick and like grab my head next to Vincent, and then like like stand back up.
Well done. We should get down though. It's not safe up here. Yeah.
bullets
I'm gonna start
flying in your general
climbing
direction.
down. I get like
cracking
halfway down
against
the rope,
the
and
tile
then
and
I'll
whatnot of the
drop.
roof. Sure. Yep. Down you get down. You guys get. It's not super hard to do so. And you
I
guys
do take
can
my rope.
yoink. Rope back to you. You guys get back inside. Inside, there are only a few people. So there are only a few people that are currently up. It looks like most of the nuns and priestly folk have brought people down into the catacombs, and they themselves have also gone into the catacombs. Up top are the two up top, being at ground level, are the two still able and standing Imperial Guard, one of which has posted up in one of the shattered stained glass windows, and you can see that she's like peeking out with her rifle at what's all happening outside. For the other guy is basically, as you guys come in, he's like he basically comes around the corner like this, like with his bayonet, and sees you guys, and it's like, seeing it because he saw you all before. When he was coming in, you guesstimate he's not gonna stab you. Hopefully,
Should we
I'll reassure that God said it's fine. He's there with us.
should we post up and help support these pedophiles with guns, or what?
Jesus Christ.
He's right there in the middle
Yeah,
of
that's what I was saying.
I
Oh.
don't know if this building is safe, but I don't know if going out.
Guy-
is either.
guy at the
Me, I'll-
door, he says it's definitely not safe. Definitely not safe. There's at least a couple of gunmen outside.
He's telling the truth. I can tell by his aura.
Right.
The third one that was injured, I'd be attempting basic
You
first
get
aid
over
on.
to him, and he's already dead. He lost way too much blood on the way in. By the time you get there, it's like he's fucked, dude.
Okay,
That
here's
guy
a
has no aura.
here's a question
None.
for DM. During my time in the Obsidian Pillar, would I have been trained in any firearms?
Yes.
I would have where I was.
Yes. However, it would have been training as a last resort. They want
Yeah.
their philosophy on things
I-
was magic before anything else, and if you
I
have
know-
to resort
Yeah,
to
I
something else,
basically I know point at bad guys
yeah,
safely.
you get
shoot.
idea. You have the idea.
I hook this guy. He's fucking awful.
Grab his gun.
Or post up, start aiming at the
Sure.
doorway.
You grab his
one
gun.
with aisles.
You can see that while you guys have been up there and coming down and such, these two have been very busy. They've fucking shoved anything that they can kind of
I would-
close to the door to try to
I would have been
give
helping
some
with
sort
all
of
Yeah, same.
yeah, to try to give some sort of like, you're gonna have to get over this if you want to get in here kind of thing. The woman that's posted up in the window, there's a bullet whizzes by her and cracks into the wall behind you, behind you guys, like not anywhere near you, but enough. that it sends pucks of debris and otherwise at you guys. She says, "Oh yeah, there's a good few out there. It looks like they're gonna make a play for that for the cart." And
Oh,
The
shit.
cart. The cart is behind a gate, right? So they can't
No,
take
the
pot shots
cart-
at it.
So the cart was in process of being brought around the building. You guys lost sight of it. Not really lost sight of it. You just lost. It was on the way around the building, at least, when you guys started really talking to Elise. So at that point, you don't really know what happened to it.
Okay.
All right,
And the
Let's
guard.
get out there and try to make sure we still have live donkeys.
Fuck
Alright,
the
so
donkeys.
I'm gonna-
Is that what do you say that out loud?
Yes.
She goes, "Oh, friend, those donkeys are very dead."
Well, then how are we gonna move the cart?
Coral goes into a rage.
Coral.
The
Me and
donkeys.
Coral's
All
got
right,
it.
all right. We never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Quick,
I'm gonna.
Coral, follow me.
Yeah.
I don't know if she can see the cart. I'm assuming it's on her side. So we head out. Hang a Louis from
They-
the front, another Louis to get to the side.
Yeah, as
Not going
we
side.
if we're doing this, as they go out, I want to Eldritch blast at like an angle where the fire's coming from, and like just try to hit the building and
Cover
yeah,
fire.
What I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm just gonna set you guys in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this invite link. Boop. So you guys can see what it is that you're dealing with.
Oh boy.
40 unread messages. What the
Goddamn, you guys talk. So that you can see what it is that is occurring. Admit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Admit. I actually, this is one of the few times that I will toot my own horn. I actually already made you guys just tokens and everything, and
Yeah.
for once, I was ahead of things.
Yeah, where is the one that was talking before saying they're trying to make a play for the cart?
This one.
Okay. I'm moving over there to cover.
This guy is like, he's kind of holding the door at the moment. Not necessarily holding the door. The doors are fucking open and they're kind of like stuck open. It's a temple. They don't really close. So, those doors are more decorative than anything else. But he's kind of like right there with, gun and bayonet ready for in case somebody tries to go through the fucking door, he's ready to fucking take them down. At least that's his thought process.
Do we know where the gunfire is coming from and about how far away?
Yes, you know that the gunfire was, well, any amount of communication between you guys would have given you the information that gunfire was coming from across the street, and it's about 50 to 60 feet, depending upon how close they are to you.
So what you're saying is I can close to melee combat.
Yes. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have you guys roll initiative, please. I don't like rolling initiative super late at night, but we're gonna fly through this one pretty quick because these guys are not, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, they are not that strong, and they don't have a lot of abilities. They don't have a lot of hit points and they don't have a lot of abilities.
Oh, this is
All
perfect.
right.
We should just do this every time. Just type them all in chat so DM can just
Yeah,
go
this-
in
this
and
works
look. And
great. God, this is nice. This real nice. I like this.
Hell yeah.
But I
This
want
real
to
nice.
shout it at you while everyone else does, so you get
Fucking scream.
confused.
yeah,
Oh, let's go. I'm moving at the same time as Andy.
Okay, so what I will do now is we will go ahead and I will remove these. Nope. Maybe. There we go. Delete and delete and delete. Now you can see what's happening. Voila. Welcome to a map that I threw together in an hour and 10 minutes
All I'm going to say is
because I realized I needed one.
I have only
Well,
one
some
reminder
fucking
for DM.
donkey.
Someone killed our
It's the
fucking
horse. I didn't
donkeys.
have a donkey.
I've only got one
I didn't have a
reminder for
donkey.
DM. Our
Guys, we're
kingdom
moving
is still up.
cabbages. We're
It is
transporting
intact.
cabbages.
Yeah, it's the best that I got. I'm sorry. I'm
what
running.
is with
I had
these,
very few, not few, but I didn't have a shitload of thought process, and I was like, cart got stuff in it, good.
Hey, it worked.
And I did try to find dead donkey, but we didn't have dead donkey. We only had dead
My
horse, so-
cabbages.
It can't be unlocked through any non-magical means.
Yeah, they can go up. They could just
Pull the,
you
pull
know,
They'll
be
have to rip
That's
through
right.
it.
Which would put them on a raised point where they're going to be a lot easier to shoot.
All right, Coral,
Bad
you know
one.
what to do. We're gonna
Do I
run
have
out
that?
there.
Do I actually have a battle axe?
No, you have your totally real, very real battle axe.
Wait, we have his real axe. We have his real axe, though, right?
Who has it?
Yes.
I think
Someone has his real
Someone
axe.
has it.
I
Well,
think you guys took it and just gave him the alternative one, just as like a yeah, fucker. Now it would be a
Carry it.
great time to be like, no.
Did one of you guys take it?
we'll say Ren has it, so it's right next to him.
God damn it! All right, so I open the folds of my robes, and I pull out the
No, it's gotta-
actual full battle axe that has, and like you could see on the handle, it says Coral, and there's a bunch of notches on it, different shapes, and I'm like, all right, buddy, now's the time. You know what to do. Don't hit friendlies. Okay? You remember? What's the rule, Coral? What's the rule?
Kill them all!
All right, close enough. All right, we're gonna run out. I am faster than him, but I want to maintain a pretty close clip. I don't want to get too much distance, and the goal is to kill / flank some motherfuckers.
Sure. So first up on combat is going to be actually Wilhelm and Andy. Who? Oh, I didn't give you one. Hold on, I got you.
That's good.
Got you, fam. I forgot you had one.
I literally
Oh, you
just
have a
picked it
different
up.
gun.
So
You just picked up the gun.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm an idiot. I am a forehead.
would it count as
Word of the
not
head
having
forward.
proficiency in technically, but I can
Yes.
use it?
Not proficiency, but you can use, yes. You've got this. I'm just gonna send that to you so you know what it costs and what it is and what it do. That's the wrong person. I'm good at this, guys. I'm very good at this. And where the fuck is my messages with you? Where the fuck is my messages with you, Vinny? Why don't we talk more? We never talk anymore. There you go.
Sweet.
If you have questions, let me know. But yeah. Okay, so first
These
up, we
guys
got
are
Wilhelm
all
and we've
screwed.
got Kix. Who wants to go first? Because you get to choose.
My stuff's going to be fairly easy.
Go for it.
So, all right.
Wilhelm, you're up.
The 3 on the far side of the cart, would they be considered in cover?
These guys?
These dickheads.
Yes, they are in fact in cover
What about this one?
because the cart is quite large. This guy has like partial, but I would say from your angle, no.
Okay, bang.
There's like pretty much no. You shoot him.
Yerp.
Kaplang.
Here.
Fire away. Here.
Yarp. That's a nat 20 immediately, so I'm getting a fatal.
He's crit.
Oh, Zany, these dice that you gave me are. I love these fucking
That is
dice.
a crit.
Hell yeah.
Kaplang.
Okay, so that's going to be a d6 plus a d10.
Mm-hmm. Breaking the Doc Holiday. Kapla!
You max on the 6, plus 4 from the d10, plus 4, so that's fucking 14 damage.
Yeah, you just put a hole right through him.
And
he
he's
just
vexed.
drops. He just drops like a sack of potatoes. He can't be vexed. He is no longer a creature.
Get fucked.
Can't be vexed if you're dead.
Got him.
Yeah. As it turns out, death is the best CC. That your turn?
Yeah.
Copy that. Kicks, you're up.
I'm gonna slide over this bench like John Travolta in Grease on a car. Pop out to this corner, peer around.
Okay.
I am going to hex this guy,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
You can
blast
see that
him.
he's trying actually right now, like he's literally pulling on the fucking
Yeah, just
like,
send this
what would be the
energy
cloth
out
thing.
that starts to like fight him, and I'm gonna give him disability and strength checks, and then I'm gonna send an Eldritch Blast at him for a 21 to
Okay.
hit, 16 plus 5.
That will fucking hit. You
Yeah.
almost crit him.
So 6 and a 10. That's 1 point of force damage and 5 points of necrotic.
He
Hell
is.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll his resilience real quick. Fucking okay. Apparently he's alive. He's got 1 HP. He ain't doing too hot, fam. Yeah. So he's very badly hurt.
All right.
You see the fucking smoldering hole, and that is very quickly becoming blackened and necrotic flesh. And he's like, oh,
I'm gonna tuck
let's
back
go.
up.
Let's go with the thing because it's not opening anyway.
That's
Yep.
right. Yep. That's it.
We had a Tato. Okay, awesome. The next up is going to be who had a 17. We got Ren with a 17.
Fuck him up.
These
I'm gonna roll
windows, by
my
the way,
ass
are
out
all shattered, so you can just go up and over them if you
Oh,
want.
can I jump through those? That'll be quicker for me.
1,000,000%. I'm just letting you know
Oh,
that they are in fact broken. You
Yeah,
can.
I mean, you know, yeah, all right.
And of course,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
did color coordinate this. Listen, guys, I fucking tried. Okay, I color coordinated these. Your greens are allies. They are in fact allied to you and will not obscure you or cause any issues for you passing.
Very cool. So I jumped through that window, used
Okay.
my remaining to kind of pop in like what there.
Run right up to the cart, to the back of the cart, basically.
Yeah, and can I see that person? Am I affected?
Yeah.
with that?
You see the guy that's like, basically holding his side that is actively decaying in front of him.
Oh, excellent.
Um,
That's my favorite
from-
way to take them, I guess.
From here, you can see this one right here is actually prone, and this one is like trying to get on top of the like into the cart. But this one's prone. You don't know
That
what they're
prone
doing.
one
You just see that
sounds-
they're laying down.
It sounds tasty, but I really don't have enough movement to get around, let alone the opportunity. I'm gonna have to try my best to
Okay.
I'm gonna start, typical stance. I'm gonna act like I'm attacking him. But no, it was a feint, and then I'm gonna kick him in his wound.
Ooh.
Hopefully
Nice.
I do.
Hold it.
All right. How hard could this be, right? Ooh, not that great. That was an 8. So I'm going to expend. I'm gonna really focus on this one, and I'm gonna do a little bonus action flurry here.
Fwap.
Ooh, not
So
hot.
the-
Ooh, all right. Unnatural 20.
That will in fact hit.
4. 7
You punch him.
damage.
You punch him right in that wounded area. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
hit
hope
him.
so.
You feel bone give underneath your fist, and it instead of making just the usual sound of someone getting, the sound of flesh on flesh, that slapping noise. It's like sticking almost. It's sunk into him because it's decaying away in front of you, and your hand is in his rib cage for a moment. You're like, oh. He goes and just
Gross.
You have
Killed him.
contracted
He's
her
fucking- he's gone.
encephalitis.
he's gone.
Um,
Is that your turn?
I mean, if I could expend a free action, I'll be like, Coral, follow me.
Sure. Yeah. That talking is free action. So long as
It's a
it's
free
within
action to cry.
reasonable amount. Crying is in fact a free action. All right. Next up with a 15, Coral, you're up.
So rage doesn't affect your movement at all, does it?
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah. All right.
No.
So I can't make it to one of these guys, but I can make it to the
Just
cart.
not yet.
I believe,
Sure.
With 35. Would you say I
Yep,
can make
that'll
it to
make
the
it.
cart?
Yeah, I'll make
Okay.
that. Absolutely.
So instead of just throwing my wimpy little hand
Mm-hmm.
axe at them, I'm gonna try to flip the cart over on top of them.
On this guy? This guy here?
On both of those idiots. I'm trying to flip
Oh,
the
sure.
cart
Yeah, yeah.
over.
Give me
I'm raging.
give me a strength check, please. Actually, an athletics check specifically, as if you were looking for. You're looking for to lift this. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, but you
It
get
laden
a
with
bonus
stuff.
when you're raging, right?
Yeah.
Advantage, I believe.
Advantage.
I had advantage already. It's 7
I wish I put guidance on you.
till 14 plus whatever the rage bonus is here. So that's probably
I
not
think
gonna
it's
be enough.
at level 3. I think it's 2. Might be 3. I think it's 2.
2
It's
is
two.
just
I
a
think it's
damage.
two.
Oh, it's
Rage
damage.
Yeah, it's
gives
just the
you-
damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Rage gives
So
you
it's
advantage on strength.
it's heavy.
Ooh,
It's
advantage.
heavy.
Wait, Jason, did I hear that right? Advantage on strength
Yeah.
saves or
Yep.
skills?
I did.
Feels
I,
Yeah.
I think it's just
No dice with
the-
You
no dice with
have
the advantage.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
yeah, I rolled an
Jesus,
8 and a 9, so it was a 13 and a 14.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay, so you put your weight into this, and you do manage to, for a moment, lift part of it off of the ground, and then it kind of, even to you for a moment, dings to you. This thing's fucking really heavy, like way heavier than it should be. So much so that just lifting it a little bit off the ground, going from a flat amount to a slightly kilted, you hear the axle groan and then snap.
Ooh. Hey, that's good.
That's real
Cart
good.
Visibly comes
It's
down a little
hard.
bit. The guy underneath,
That's great. This is great.
he didn't get hurt, but yeah, that's where we are currently. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Copy that. The
Free
next
action
up-
is disappointing.
Yes, it is in fact a
I
free
used my
action.
bonus action to continue my rage since I did not
Yes,
attack it.
copy that. With a 13, with a 14, we got Kishlan. You're up next.
Alrighty then. I am going to retreat to one of these back windows.
Vincent, you are on deck.
So I can get
Okay.
back to here. While
Okay.
still taking a bit cover. Seeing dudes. They're probably in cover up above. There is probably far away. They're behind the thing. Oh, you said this one was slightly on top.
He is climbing. He's actively climbing in right now, trying to get into the cart.
Would I have sights from this?
Yes, I'd give you that.
All right. I sling the fucking rifle for a second. Rub both arms together as a knife appears completely made of our ice, and I hook it at said dude as I'm
Okay.
casting ice knife.
Ice knife, and that's at this guy, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
And it
copy
is
that.
a roll 2 an attack. Fuck yes, D&D Beyond. That's a natural 20.
Let's go. That will absolutely crit. Baby.
So, that's 2d10 plus damage. 12 points of ice damage or frost damage. Cold damage, sorry. No, it's piercing on the first one.
Okay.
So 12 points
And
of
then 12
piercing.
damage, sorry.
And then, hit or miss, the knife explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet takes 2d6.
Okay. How much damage?
I need to roll the 2d6. Roll here. 9 additional points of cold damage.
Ooh. Okay. So, this guy's toast. Well, not toast. He's an icicle. Actually, he's a kebab that then exploded. So,
Yeah, it's like the knife goes into
No.
him, sticks out his back slightly, and the knife sticking out
he
the
ain't
back.
no more. He ain't no more. He is really frozen chunks all over the ground. This guy is at 1 HP.
And might be having a case of hypothermia right now. That is my action. I don't
that.
exactly have a bonus action. Wizard
Okay.
and all that stuff.
Wizard. It'd be
I've
like
used
that.
I've used my action. Use my movement. Sorry, that is my turn.
Copy that. Vincent, you are up.
Alrighty, my
With
turn.
Bad
Should be
Man's
pretty
on deck.
simple. So I'm gonna walk over past Jason. As I walk by, I place my hand on your shoulder, and you just feel my the pads on my my paws, hand paws. They glow a slight, orange hue, and I'll just cast Heroism on you. Just at level 1, so you have you're immune to the frightened condition, and you gain 5 temp HP at the start of each of your turns.
Ooh.
So I do that, and then I'll keep walking up to this next to the window here, and I pull out my fiddle, and I start playing a kind of faster tune, a little bit very staccato. I'm gonna expend a use of my bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna use where is it? Mantle of Inspiration. So I can choose 5 creatures, and they all gain temporary hit points to what I roll, twice what I roll, and you guys can use your reactions to move. So I'm gonna roll. I roll a 1, so everyone gets 2 temp. Not everyone. I'm gonna do Jason, Kix, Coral, Rendell, and Wilhelm. So you guys all gain 4 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction to move your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
It's
So
such a
he's
good, it's such a good thing.
It's so good. So I start playing this staccato fiddle tune, and you see as I play faster and faster, and the strings on my fiddle almost start to glow, it's like they're hot from how fast I'm going.
Excellent.
That's my turn.
The
Yes.
Can I go through this window?
Yes. It is shattered. You'd be in the bushes, but
That's fine by me. Right there. Yeah. Yep, I am now in the bush.
In a bush.
bush. Excellent. Okay, so we have people flying around in all general directions. Ren, where are you going? Ain't your turn yet.
He's using his reaction from my ability to move.
Yeah,
I
and
see, I
technically
see.
I've got I've got another few more feet of movement, but I was hoping to like reserve the like I'm jumping through the window, and then on my turn we could figure it out.
What?
Sure. Yeah. I'm okay.
Basically, I ran through an open window. I jumped
Yeet.
through it.
Yeah.
Imagine a cool ass like flying kick, you know, like
You're
some
still in the
fucking
air right
Mortal
now.
Kombat.
Yeah.
But he gets
So I'm
shot in the
still in the air,
balls as he does it.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, boom,
I mean, maybe it's their
pause.
turn right now.
We'll
So
find out.
I'm
bad
actually
guy
gonna,
turn.
I'm actually gonna
At
use
least
my
bad guy.
reaction to dash here.
Okay. Bad guy turn. At least turn. What the fuck happened to you? I didn't know you could rotate these, but you. Oh my god! You can make them
He's
bigger.
huge.
Hey, Grace, she got
He's
the mark.
enormous.
Oh god.
He's
he used
huge.
to-
I didn't know that was
Fucking
possible.
Rita
Okay.
Revolt is around here somewhere.
Yeah, he continues what he's doing. You don't. Well, I mean, Coral, you now see that he's using a tool underneath the fucking the cart. What, baby? What? We're almost ready. Almost done. He's using a tool underneath the cart, despite looking real fucked up and wondering where the rest of all of his friends just went. That is his turn, and that was that entire group of enemies' turn. So that's it for them. The next up is going to be with a with the 7 is actually going to be Jason.
Hell yeah. I'm going to run to get into melee combat while using my action to dash and pull out my maul. Because from where I am, I can make it into the house.
Can I have that?
I can make it all the way to here.
No.
Bonus action to maintain my rage, and I'm going to stare at these dudes because I'm pretty sure they're going to be eyes on me as I run in through the door wielding a giant hammer.
Yeah. You just suddenly come flying through the doorway, like, whoa.
Just all sorts of just angry grunting.
Awesome. All right. So that then brings us to Badman over here's turn. Yeah, so this is gonna sound really anticlimactic. They fucking run. As this particular guy here, he calls out, "Retreat! We don't need this. It's not worth it." And then that is a command to all of his compatriots. They are going to ignore reactions. Not that any of you have them left, because all of you guys used them to run. They're gonna run away.
I just got mine back.
Ooh,
Jason did.
I'm sorry. It was literally that was his turn. Was I'm gonna make sure everybody can just fucking disengage. Absolutely not. They literally all retreat, scampering away, and now it's gonna be off map, but for narrative, except for this guy. I'm gonna be honest, this guy's dead. He doesn't. Coral, he finishes doing what he's doing, pulls the tool down. You realize there's like a hand drill, and then looks up to see you there, and is like, "Fuck," because there's nothing he can do. He's in the worst position.
He only has like 1 hit point, right?
Yeah, he's fucked.
I can kill him with a cabbage. No.
Wham!
It's the last thing he sees at the bottom of my foot coming down towards his head.
I blast through that window, like fucking sick flying dragon kick into nothing. But I land really
Just running
Each of
away.
them fucking booking it out. Like they're
You just
running
see
the
them
fuck away
running
from you
through
guys.
the door.
You see them booking through various like exits and whatnot to these buildings, and these are just houses or
But
workshops.
I land
They're
really
fucking
cool.
running. They don't
I
want this
land
shit.
super cool. My landing,
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I wish everyone else could see it besides Jason. No offense, Jason. I don't know if you appreciate my landing as much as everyone else.
I give you a thumbs up.
Sit.
2 horns up.
Fuck yeah,
You guys-
Jason. Fuck yeah. I knew I liked you.
You guys get through those.
This guy Jason, this guy fucks.
Those individuals retreat and fuck off in a general direction, leaving you guys to realize or to try to figure out and piece together what the hell just happened. Gingy, you okay? Yeah. Okay.
All right. While we're
leaving you guys
figuring
to try
out
to
what's
picture what the hell
happening,
happened.
while we're figuring it out, let's get the 2 strong guys and do the you know what with the cart. Let's back it right up. Let's try to cram this
Oh,
shit.
it ain't going
right
anywhere
into
anymore. The axle.
All right.
broke.
Well,
The axle snapped.
That ain't moving.
all right. Well, so same plan as before, only without wheels. Let's get the 2 strong guys and let's start getting some of these goods into the fake religious pedophile castle that they call a church. Let's put it in there. They don't know anything about real faith or auras, let me tell
Holy
you.
Shit.
And let's move it in there for them. This isn't about we're not holding grudges. We're gonna help them out because we were hired to do a job, even if that means, perpetuating horrible stereotypes that will no doubt continue to happen, especially with all this cabbage.
While he does that, I'm
Uh,
investigating what they drilled into.
Yeah, that's where my concern is. I'm interested in figuring that shit out.
While that happens, you guys drill into you take a look underneath. The person who is now cabbaged has he took a hand drill to the corner of the cart, and there's a very small spot where he drilled this hole, probably about an inch or so thick, with this well, I guess it really wouldn't be a drill, it'd be an auger, but whatever, moving on.
Yeah.
He bored a small hole in the wood up into what should be up into the bottom of the cart, but obviously, as you guys have figured out at this point, this ain't your standard issue cart. Where he bored up into is a small recess. Inside there are 2 wires, metal wire, not like the copper wires, that are just 2 prongs just dangling in there. That's what you see. Moments later, as you guys are doing this, you hear the sound of horses booking it as the Legio Rose floods in with cavalry into the street. You are all aware of who the Legio Rose is. I think I described these guys to you, or vaguely who these guys are. This is the military. They just rolled in with cavalry, immediately to deal with. Stop chewing your foot. To deal with the stragglers and such of this situation. Yeah, and I think that's where we're gonna leave you guys, is wondering what the hell just happened.
We found the source of what the fuck was about to explode, more than likely.
That's my guess.
And with that, our session for tonight will come to an end.
Woo! Awesome.
Thank you all. I hope you guys had fun.
I bet you that donkey's full of explosives.
Yep, it's the donkey, 100%.
It's the
Definitely the
donkey.
donkey.
And he's stitching on the thing,
Packed with explosives.
It's the
stitching all
donkey.
over it.
It's always the donkey.
Let's
Saying.
see here. We got Greyhawk Tuesday, and we'll be back here
Hell
on
yeah.
Saturday. So
Yep.
we'll see
For some
then.
more of whatever this is.
Come see us soon.